Hello, business leaders and the upcoming leaders. Welcome to another video. This is the second part of the series of how to start your business in 2023. If you are new and jumping straight into this video, then let me introduce myself. My name is Srijit and I'm a management consultant and I have my own consulting agency which is known as Origin Consulting and Managing. You will find all the links in the description and it is also flashing on the screen right now. So yeah, I already talked about this in the previous video that there are going to be 7 major points and 4 minor points which you will need to know and understand before starting your business. So I request, if you are new, then please go and watch the previous video. There I talked and explained about 2 major points. Go check it out and come back. The link will be in the description. And if you have already watched, then let's get straight into this video. Take out a diary and a pen and start noting the points. And yes, there will be a bonus for you guys. Also, after I will finish this series, I'll link a Word document. It will be in Google Drive in the description, where you will find all these points with proper explanation, which will help you. And you can keep that for better understanding, and it will help you in the future also. So ready? Let's go. So our third major point about starting your business and making a perfect business plan is setting or calculating your investment amount. To this point, now this is an important point, if not then the most important point, that what will be your investment amount. Now, don't go with this kind of approach like I can invest $1 million on this. No, never do that, because you never know what happens, and if God forbid your business will not be able to grow, then you will lose all your money. Okay, so your approach should be, and what you will have to do is first sit down and note down all the expenses you will have to bear, like number of productions you will make, the marketing cost, affiliate cost, and everything, and then pick out the most conservative sale value you can think of, which will cover all your cost at least. And after considering all these things, decide on your investment amount. Okay, now what I want to tell you about this is, like, say in your first few months or first few days or first 1 year in your business, don't expect that you will have a great exposure, your business will grow at a really fast rate. Okay, it will take some time. Okay, if luck is on your side, then it will grow at a faster rate. If not, then it will take some time and you have to hustle a lot. So don't go on and invest so much amount, okay, which you cannot bear, which will take you into so much debt that you will have to sell all your things, okay, after your if your business doesn't grows. So what I'm telling is, note down, before commencing, note down all the expenses, okay, at a very conservative way. Okay, don't go on and make so many productions on all those things. Don't do it. For your first month of your when you will start your business, say you're starting your business today, and for this month, note down before starting that on this month, this is my starting month, and I'll make this amount of production, I'll have this amount of marketing, I'll have this amount of extra all the cost you will have. And then pick out the sale value. Okay, what do you think you can achieve in 1 month? It will be pretty low, I know. Okay, 1 month, and then figure out after everything that what should be your investment amount. Okay, it will be a better explanation. I will have few figures will be given to you in my Word document, which will link to you after I finish this series. But keep this in mind, don't go on and invest recklessly. Just sit down, note down all the expenses, and think about what is the amount of income you can generate in your first month or first 2 months or first quarter, like 3 months. Then select your investment amount. Okay, now coming on to the fourth point, which is funding this investment amount. Like, this is a very difficult thing, because when you're starting out, say I'm assuming that you're starting out as a zero, you don't have anything to back you up. So at that time it will be a very difficult thing for you to fund your investment amount. Okay, it can cost you your entire savings. I don't specifically consider taking out a loan, but if you think you have strong connections and your product will do good, then you can take out a loan. But to keep this in mind, before taking a loan, only take that much amount as loan which you can come up with while deciding the investment amount. Okay, the investment amount you decided, you came up with, don't go more than that. Okay, or at least you can increase 10% or 15% that of that amount and take out a loan. Don't go and recklessly take out loans, because you know if God forbids and your business doesn't takes off, you will be in a very ugly amount of debt. okay, or else you will have or else if you have savings to fund it, or your parents are ready to give you money, then that will be a very good thing. But don't borrow from your friends or relatives, avoid them if you can, because very practically speaking, you have to be ready for everything, the best and the worst. And if worst happens, then only your parents will be the people who would support you and not torture about giving their money back, okay? So I'm telling you this, don't borrow money from your friends, very practically speaking, very conservatively speaking, okay? You have to be a bit conservative before starting a business, otherwise it will be a lot of problem for you, okay? So keep this in mind, that take only that much amount of as loan if you are trying to take out a loan, which you have come up with in your investment amount, like how much money you need for investment, only take that much amount of loan. If not, then increase a bit, 10 to 15%, not more than that, okay? Coming on to the fifth point, which is finding out the target audience. It is a simple thing to find out, yet many people go wrong here, okay? And market it to wrong audience and fail. See, generally you will have an idea about for whom you are making the product or service, okay? But in case you don't, then do this. Say if your product or service is B2C, then make a dummy one, and give it to every age group of people in your family and friends. Let them use it for a while and ask them about what their feedback and how they like it, okay? You will then know the audience to market it to. And say if your product is a B2B, then get in touch with your friends or family members who owns the businesses and do the same thing, okay? Try to give it to people who has businesses in a different industries. By this way you will get to know exactly which business industry you need to market it to, okay? Now coming on to the sixth point, which is finding out the target market. This is where most of the people have the wrong approach. Generally you will know for which market you are making it for, but in case you don't do this, many people go and try to acquire the market which they are living in. No, don't do this. Instead, do a thorough research. See, there are more than 150 countries, like 198, right? Or maybe more than those, more than that number of countries now. And you don't need to get stuck in your own local market. Yes, it will be a bit tricky and will have a lot of legal matters to take care of for going international. But given the fact, if you can actually find out exactly where in the world people or businesses suffering with the problems whose solution you have created, then it will be a lot easier for you and your business to find those early sales you will be looking for, okay? My kind suggestion would be, when you will be looking for your product, look for some problems which the people or businesses are facing in your local market, whose solution you will come up with. By this way your work will be a bit easier, and also try to look for a market with less competitors, because competitors can be, it is a very big thing to look for competitors, and you will have to do a lot of analytical data about the competitors and then find out with the perfect market, okay? Coming to the last major point, which is commencing or marketing or selling your product or service, okay? This is the last but the most important point, because every business's sole motive is to drive sales and earn profit, right? And this will be a slightly longer point to discuss, because I will cover all those four minor points in this which I did not majorly talked about, right? So coming on to the first minor point first, that is legal things. Coming on to the first minor point, this is very important. You will have to do many legal documentations, like registering your business, getting many permissions, and for that I'll say get a lawyer, or if you can't afford a lawyer, take help from a friend or family member or someone you know who is a lawyer, okay? Now second minor point is deciding the price. Say it can become tricky sometimes, and you can end up on deciding the price which people would not buy. My suggestions would be, decide on your price depending on the market you are targeting. Look at the economic status of the market and audience of that market and decide. If it's something for high economic audience and market, then set a high price, or if it's not, then obviously keep something affordable. This will solely depend on your business model. For example, if you look at Apple products, then they are really of high price because their business model is to deliver premium products and services. Their target audience and market are of high economic class who prefer premium things, okay, which will add to their status. And at the same time, if you take Xiaomi, then they have very affordable prices to their products and services, because their target audience and market is majorly the middle class, in the middle economic classes. Okay, now I do not want to offend any Xiaomi user or Apple user right now. I just gave an example. Okay, don't come to bashing me. Okay, now, so decide on your price depending on your target audience and market. Okay, now, the third minor point is website. Okay, and this is something because I wanted to, I did not talk about it majorly because I wanted to add it to the sales and marketing process only. Create your own website for selling your product would be my suggestion, or your service. Okay, because by if your product, then create your own website is would be my suggestion. If it's service based, then you have to online service based, then you have to create your own website. Okay, because if it's a product based, then create your own website will be my suggestion, because that way you can keep the profit margin. And if it's, say, you are using your own website, then you keep your website a bit clean and aesthetic and attractive. Okay, for the marketing part, social media is today's biggest asset, and at the same time liability depends on how you use it. So Google ads and Facebook ads would be more efficient, okay, as they are cheap and reaches to more people, because in today's world people are more on their phones and laptops than their televisions. Okay, for the delivery options for product based businesses, I'll say Amazon or any e-commerce website. Okay, but I will not suggest that. If you see, if you can afford a logistics, then only go and sell it through your own website. Otherwise, please go to Amazon or any e-commerce website, because that will be more easier for you. Okay, now coming to the fourth minor point, is the last thing and the most important thing, is create a team. See, in your early days, it is most likely you will take care of everything, but if your business is taking a shape, then go and create a team, because without a team, your dream of going to top will always remain a dream. Okay, see, okay, now you don't have to talk, like, care about or stress about the team right now very much. But if you think that your business, what you're creating is will want a team, then go and create it. Otherwise, in your early days, don't stress about creating a team. First start your business, get a hold of it, then think about creating a team. Okay, because you have to give them salaries also. Now, see, this was the end. Now, see, I have covered every major thing you needed to know about before starting your own business. There are not difficult, sorry, different minor points also, which I talked about and did not talk about, like place of production. You will automatically have an idea about this if you are building products. But I did not talk about it because you are just starting off, and your sole not sale sole key will be to get those first 5 to 10 sales if you are product based or even a service based. After that, you can think about it when business will be taking its shape. Now, hiring also one thing, but which I did not talk about, like getting the right employees, because I did not talk about this because you don't need it now. For start your business, get those sales and then think about it. But yes, always keep a criteria about the skills you will need in your employees, because at some point you will need to hire. Okay, so the team part and the hiring part is something, and the piece of the production part also, because I'm stuttering all of a sudden, sorry. The places of production, the team part and hiring part is something you need to keep in your mind, because by time how your business when your business will grow, you will need that. So keep your mind in that, and otherwise you're good to go. So yes, yeah, we concluded, and this was the seven major points and four, and not four actually, six, seven minor points, or maybe 14 points, which I talked about and which you needed to know before starting your business in 2023. So yeah, I don't think you will need anything more than this. And now I will link the Word document in the Google Drive, actually, in the description also. You can check it out from there. You will have all these points with proper explanation, so you can understand it better. So yeah, that's it for now. Then we have completed the series, how to start your business, and I guess it was helpful for you. You understood the things, and you will also understood everything. You will understand the things after looking at the Google Drive. That's it for this for today, and meet you in another video then. And thank you so much for joining, and thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. It will be, I know. So that's all then. uh Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and everything is always like, you can see it, it's flashing on the screen, and the links will be in the description also. So yeah, share it to someone who is looking to start a business. And if you are someone who has a business then and looking for business consultancies, then please reach out to me, and all my details will be in the description box. And that's all. And yeah, sub to this channel. Thank you so much. Meet you in another video. That's your consultant Srijit, signing off.